Hey Mario Karters and Frenzy fans, welcome to our channel. Don't adjust your set or your speakers. You may have heard that in a much lower voice than you usually do. Frenzy Fangirl actually is not with us tonight for this strat chat. She was really excited about it because we haven't done one of these in forever, it feels like. And she was like ready to go. And like an hour before we were supposed to start recording, she gets a text message from someone in our neighborhood, just like a lady that we've met on our like little afternoon or evening walks, saying, "Hey, me and a bunch of girls are going to go out and get some ice cream tonight. Do you want to come with?" And her eyes just like light up like bright. And she's like, "But it's at the same time that we're doing the strat chat. What should I do?" And I was like, "You have to go." So, I mean, we just moved to this new place, this new neighborhood. We're trying hard to like meet people and get new friends and stuff. And so this was the first time that anyone's reached out to her to actually like take her out and like get to know her and stuff. So I was like, you go enjoy with your new girlfriends, and we'll just go ahead and do the strat chat. We got it. Me and Bobcat. Bobcat, welcome. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you? Yeah. That sounded like a really long-winded way to say that she just really didn't want to hang out with me after the last. I'm just kidding. I totally get it. I think that's really awesome though that yeah, I mean you have to go do that. There's no way. I mean, you're brand new to an area community. You have to go all in on that. So that's really cool. But I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So I kind of want to go back in time a little bit and just indulge me, okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so I think the very first time, at least that I remember interacting with you, was under your YouTube name, Lost in Transliteration.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
And I think so. We've been on a like a cart talk, or cart talk together, and I
Yeah.
think we may have talked about it a little bit before. But uh, I just the reason I remember your YouTube name so much is because it was such a unique
Yeah.
experience for Frenzy Fangirl and myself. We were live streaming. I think it was a tour reaction
It
when we were up
was.
in like
Yeah.
Washington. I think
It
was it like
was
a Sunday
it
tour?
was a Sunday tour. Yeah, it was a Sunday tour. Yeah, 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 yeah. It
And
was.
someone in the comments with the name Lost in Transliteration starts typing. And what did you start typing?
Oh man, I don't know exactly what I started saying, but I was like, hey guys, I'm so glad you guys are on tonight and things like that. My wife just went into labor. So you're giving me like kind of something to do, which is great, and things like that. And I was thinking too, like that sounds kind of really bad because it's like your wife's in labor. Shouldn't you be like attending to her? This is actually our seventh child, so we've been through this quite a bit. And I just know the routine is like I am always looking for something to do, but then I'm usually bothering her during her contractions.
Okay.
So I was really good about like looking at the phone, paying attention to you guys, and like you guys gave me something to focus on because there's nothing on at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to sit there and watch The Office or something. I wanted to like take my mind off of things. And I was like, well, the new tour's out. So I'm going to look at this. And so you guys were on. And I love watching your guys' like tour reaction stuff anyway, because the way you guys interact with one another. So I was watching you guys while she was going through like active labor. And then like when she was done with her active labor, like for the few minutes in between, and then it got shorter and shorter and shorter, and then I was like, all right, I gotta go, I gotta go jump in because she did another tub birth. I gotta go jump in the tub, so I gotta go, but thanks for hanging out with me. Like it's really cool. You guys gave me like a really good way to like not bother her, and like and it was so crazy. Like that whole night was nuts. We were so tired and just so many things. So yeah, I'm glad it was memorable for you as well, because it was definitely memorable for me. Like I knew it was a Sunday tour. I think I pulled even while that was going on, I pulled White Tanuki Mario
Did you really?
as well. Yeah, like while she was still like while she was in active labor. I didn't tell her about any of this. Even maybe even now she's hearing. I know she knows that I was on with you guys, but like I don't think she knows like even the full detail, because like she's in her own world. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah, you're not.
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, they make it seem like in movies, like, oh, grab my hand and things like that. No, she's like, I have to focus. I'm going through this, like, and then all I do is like, you, what do you need me to do? I'll do anything for you when she's not,
You know,
when she's not going through it. So, you know, I mean,
Yeah, I just remember Frenzy Fangirl like reading the comments and there's me listening to her like, wait, what? Somebody's watching this and their wife is in labor with the seventh kid? What the
yeah,
heck
yeah.
is going
I
on?
remember you. I remember you. It was exactly like that too. Like, what? Like somebody, what? It is kind of crazy though. Like it doesn't normally happen, for sure. And nothing like that will probably ever happen again. Like
Mm.
it is kind of once in a lifetime. That was really fun though. And you guys really did help me and really kind of helped her too, because I wasn't bothering her. I was letting her do her thing. So it was good, man. That was
So
really good.
I gotta ask, what's the story behind Lost in Transliteration?
So not to get too into detail, your whole channel is not about like faith and faith-based and stuff like that, but like I was actually I was streaming Mario Kart Tour to kind of learn about the process of like how to do that and interact. And I'm going to be putting up videos about things that I've learned and stuff like that in scripture and stuff like that. But Lost in Transliteration is just like the way things have been transliterated over time, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. So
Okay.
it was just Bobcat or Bobcat's Droid, like that was my YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
But I had like 47 followers, most of the people that I really knew, and so I didn't want to change that just so when I started putting stuff out there. So yeah, nothing's out yet, but I have things finally in the works, so it's really good. So
Well, cool.
yeah, man, thanks for asking.
Yeah. So we we're gonna get going with our strat chat here. We haven't had one in I don't know how long. I think we were talking before. It's been like maybe 5 tours in 3 states ago for us. And so things are finally starting to kind of calm down a little bit. We're getting unpacked here at the house. And I think we're gonna finally start kind of getting in a little bit of a flow. So
That's awesome.
um, so we're in the autumn tour. The autumn tour just kicked off today. And yeah, let's kind of. So usually this is the first time you've been on a strat chat. What we usually talk about with strat chats is anything that has to do with week 1 or week 2 ranked cup. We can talk about
Sure.
loadouts. We can talk about potential upgrades. We can talk about if you're using any of the resources that are available in the community, like the Frenzy Fans ranked calculator, how to go
Yeah.
through that, or like if your horizon's a little bit broader with ACR and even like the tracker sheets, sometimes we talk about that.
Okay.
um, there's a whole bunch of new mechanics that have kind of come into the game with the whole spotlight shop, and I kind of feel like there's this influx of value of rubies. I don't know if we want to get into that like right now, but
Yeah.
yeah, what are you thinking? Are you
I
wanting
would love to talk about like the rubies and the resources first, and then yeah,
to?
I mean anything you want to talk about my account and like your calculator for sure, to find out what it is possible that I can do. I would love to know. Like I'm trying to figure out right now, specifically Los Angeles Laps. That's the only one I've really invested into, that one, and Vancouver Velocity as well. I just took the Black Star shoot up only because I've been seeing it multiple times in ranked, and I was just kind of waiting to see. And then I was like, you know what? I have it at a 6.595. I went ahead and took it to a 7. Because this is I call them glider tours or cart tours and driver tours, like because every other tour is so I know I'm getting an influx of glider tickets. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and take that Black Star shoot. It's just one that I really like anyway. And yeah, so I would love to go into that. And then I was gonna I think we talked about it a little bit before, but I do have BAMs and GURBS. I have it I haven't uploaded my stuff yet. So if you wanted to do
Okay.
that so we could kind of show people, that'd be
Yeah.
kind of fun too. Cause yeah, I
So
mean,
let's go ahead and open up your shop. Let's take a look at
yeah.
your spotlight shop, because
Okay.
even though we've had it for like a tour or two, I still think it's fun to like.
Yeah,
So I
absolutely.
still, granted, now that we're in a different time zone, like the reset every day now is at midnight, which is kind of like really cool. Mountain time is like one full day is for Mario
Do you
Kart. It's
watch
not like at
football?
2 a.m. I do.
Yeah, that's something good about. I lived in Washington State. That's really good too, because like you can actually watch football and like, you're
Not
not
stay
like
up till
staying
1 or 2
up.
in the
Yeah.
morning.
You can't watch the late night games and things like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good. I do miss that a lot.
So I
Although
find that I
yeah,
still
if you
stay up
sleep
till like
in, like you still stay up.
I still stay up till midnight, like looking for my new daily spotlight shop, whatever. Even though like I'm not really in the market for anything, I'm
Yeah.
just curious to see like what's going to show up. I've only
Well,
bought
me
one
too.
thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually got this in the Bowser tour, and everyone took it up. So, that would definitely be one that would interest me,
I'm surprised you don't
to
have
continue.
Pinja.
Yeah, so okay, so I've taken breaks from the game a couple times only because we farm. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna turn it off for a little while and just focus on the farm and things like that. Usually it's like when I really have a lot to do. And it's happened around the Yoshi tour and Ninja tour for like the last 2 years. So I've missed out on like all the good stuff. Like I missed out on Daisy Tidress. I came back the tour she was in, but I didn't pull her because I really didn't have any rubies. And then I got PD Piranha and all his stuff, so that was good. But I missed out on Penja. I missed out on Yoshi, Gold Egg, Daisy
Mm.
Tidress, and Rosalina Volendam. And those are the four that I'm still interested in getting right now. So, but are any of those available? I actually don't know. I haven't looked into it.
So I'm pretty sure Volendam was available last tour. Obviously, Pinja is there right now.
Okay.
Let me go over to.
I wish Pinja helped me. I really do. Like I've been wanting to get him because I love GB, but Giant Banana. But I don't know. I haven't been able to pull the trigger on him for sure.
Yeah, so I was
Um,
having a hard time with him back in the day. Because that was when I was saving up like all my resources for the like potential Bowser tour. I wasn't sure if it was ever gonna come.
yeah,
And there was just one week where I think it was pretty early on. It was like a tour or two after he had been introduced to the game. And I really needed him in order just to be able to do a little bit better in ranked. And so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and take him to 6 and double uncap.
yeah,
And then like every single tour for like the next 15 tours, he's been in at least one out of
yeah.
6 ranked cups. Like,
Yeah, recently he's been matching with my white tanuki on a couple courses, like maybe the last 2 or 3 tours, and this one I think as well. He matches up with white tanuki and the I'm not sure which one. I think it's next week. Um, Vancouver Velocity, is he in that? No. Oh yeah, he is. He's right here.
yeah.
So and then white tanuki's here for me.
Oh,
So
okay. All right. Yeah.
yeah,
So that's one of those where like the overlap of like the same type of skilled character. So I could see why he
yeah.
wouldn't be kind of high on the radar for
And
you.
I think it happened, if it wasn't last tour, I think it was the one before that. It was the one where it was a Donut Plains one. So maybe that was last tour, but it was the first week. And he matched up with Gold Chuck. And I have Gold Chuck. I got Gold Chuck. So
Okay.
yeah. So the times he has been used recently, I've just had someone, and it's like I really want to get him, but it's like I really need Volendam covers like 7 well, you'll see at least 7. I think it's 6 or 7 courses for me. So she's huge. She didn't show up at my shop at all. So
Uh,
yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But I got to tell you, before we go any further, the when you did the Bowser tour, that was really fun for people like me that don't save. To watch someone kind of like save up and like do that, it was really fun to watch. So I appreciate you sharing that with everyone, because I don't have the I don't have that in me, man. Like if I'm in second and or third and I have a chance to win, I'm gonna try and win every tour. And
there you go.
it's actually changed though. Like even this one, I'm going up against the level 8 gold me. I haven't invested in a lot of me's. I have the gold me now because I'm at 83 now, or 80. Is it 84 is the top?
Yeah.
I'm at 83.
Mhm.
So with it being 5 rubies or maybe 10 rubies, and maybe a ticket, I can't see, wasting all of my stuff. So I'm trying to save. I've done a decent job with my rubies, as you can see.
Yeah.
Decent, because there's people that have 4,022 I saw today in your Discord.
Right.
But that's why I say decent. I thought I was doing really well. I was like, whoa, 4,022. Yeah, I think you can get the black star shoot. Uh and 84,473. I haven't been buying anything for my strat anyway. I haven't been buying any of these tickets except for the driver every tour, because it's a little more useful with the frenzies. So
Yeah.
I wait for tickets to show up. and do some quick tickets on the daily shop. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm curious, is there anything in the daily spotlight shop that you're like kind of like if it were to pop up, you'd be like, oh yeah, no, exactly. I'm gonna like immediately snag that.
I mean, those 4 drive, like if Yoshi Gold Egg shows up, even though I just covered one of his courses with Gold PD, I would still grab him because he does cover a Luigi Raceway that I don't have covered by a Coinbox driver. Volendam, I'm pretty sure she covers like 4 or 5, and I love boomboxing, so
Okay.
definitely want to get her. And then Daisy Chidress as well. She's got a few exclusive tracks now that, I mean, luckily they haven't been in ranked, which is great, but I would assume she's going to have her time
Yeah.
and they might come back. So I would like to get her as well.
So do you have
So
Discord real quick? Do you have Discord available?
yeah.
If you want
Want
to
me to
hop
pull up
over
on
in
my phone?
Discord in the Frenzy Fans current tour resources.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
current tour resources. There you go. So if you want to click on that bottom one, this is everything that's available
Okay.
in the daily spotlight.
All right.
So because we were wondering about Volendam, it doesn't look like Volendam's in there.
Which is I was hoping with the city tour coming, maybe she would come, but since it's
Yeah.
not the overseas one, then maybe that
Oh,
one will come soon.
yeah.
That does stink. I was hoping so. I hadn't asked anyone and I didn't see this yet because you saw it was white. So that's fun. But Yoshi Gold Egg is in there, which is good. So I can definitely get him. And then I think that's it for drivers.
Okay.
I don't see anyone that I don't have or need. And then as far as cards go, there is a card I want to get. And it's right there. Is it getting
Lightning
bigger?
McQueen or
No.
the Cact B?
Yeah, the Cacti. I
Oh,
don't know how many it actually covers. I do know it covers at least 3 for me, maybe 4 now. So we
okay.
can look at the B&G for that, but that I'm definitely in on that one.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you
I've
have
only got
one?
5 tickets because I took that gold trickster up to a 6, unfortunately. Yeah. And
Unfortunately.
well, he didn't get a buff in rank this week, I think, except for if he did, it might have been the battle. I don't think he did though. I really don't think he did. And then as far as gliders go, I have the Black Star Shoot, which is the new one that just came out. I do not have the 8-bit mushroom, and it keeps showing up in ranked.
Ooh.
Um, that one's
So
that
I was
that one's a
watching
little rough for me.
I was watching the Sammy's tour reaction, and as he's going through all the rinks
Mhm.
courses, he goes to what is it? I think it's Vancouver Velocity, maybe that
Yeah.
has that, and he has like 2 or 3 other like level 1, level 2, and it's hilarious because I feel like it's every single tour reaction that he goes through the rink
His,
courses,
right?
and then he sees that it's there, and he's like, "Oh,
Oh, I need to
like
level
you
it
to
up.
tell him that I
Oh, look, I
leveled
have 40
up."
tickets. Oh, I should level it up. And he never does. That's so funny. I
It's
know.
so
I'm like, I thought you were going to level that up. What happened? I
he,
think he got in first without doing it. So it's like,
yeah,
what's the point? And it's
yeah.
like, I totally get that. Yeah, I did start day 1, so I have a lot of these older gliders, and then there's some that I went in on, like the Aurora balloons. I have that at a level 6. I got that right away and moved it to a 6. The Sunset balloons is the only investment that I made this tour. I've been wanting to take it to a 6 for a while because it covered like 3 tracks at a level 6, and it helped me in this week's rank. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. I've been waiting for a while, and I have a few extra tickets, so I did that, the Black Star Shoot, and I just upped Gold PD to a triple cap. So 7 triple caps. So
Wow.
those are the only 3 investments that I made this tour. And it might be the only ones I make this tour. I mean, we can definitely take a look. But yeah. I definitely was like, Black Star Shoot, I'm all in. If it keeps showing up in rank, that'd be amazing. It hasn't seen Koopa Cape either, and I would love it to cover the original. Because
Yeah.
right now I got the Wicked Wings, but I've pulled it 3 times. Like got it to a 2, got it to a 3, and have it at a 490. I don't want to have to bring it up because that's the only one right now that I would really use it for. And the Black Star Shoot, I'd love to get to an 8, honestly. Like you have it at an 8, right?
Yeah.
And it's been great for you. Yeah.
It's
So
so delicious.
yeah. my level 8 high end in the shop glider is the gold glider, only because it was the only one I had at 7 when they made the changeover in like February or March. And then I have the golden wings as well at a level 7. So those are my like, and then I do have the silver star shoot at a 7 as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so those all of those are in that section there.
Yeah.
I think with gliders I'm good too. I've been wanting to get those snow cones for sure. The
Oh
the ice
yeah.
cream cones. Yeah, I mean, I just aesthetically I think they look really cool. I've been wanting them. And you know what? You know what glider I don't have? I think everyone's gonna laugh a little bit because I think everyone's pulled it. I do not have wonderful wings. And I probably should have got
No.
it. And now it's not even in here. And I was like, oh, it's gonna show up like every tour. And like, yeah, I've had coverage on pretty much every track. But what's funny is I think it got 2 courses last tour, and one of them I don't have coverage on it at all. It wasn't in ranked, so I didn't worry about it. But like, yeah, Wonderful Wings is just
The
ridiculously
Wonderflings
good.
wasn't in ranked?
It was the one that I didn't have coverage on wasn't ranked. It was like one of
Oh,
the I think it was one of the Boo Lakes. I want to say, yeah, I think it was one of the Boo Lakes that I didn't have a top shelf on last tour, but it wasn't in rank. So I was like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm good. We'll save the rubies. I was really hoping I don't know what they're doing with this ruby shop, and I don't want to miss out. Like, I'm wondering, like, I keep like hoping they're gonna do something great, and like it's been a really big letdown so far, the first 3 tours here. So
So here's the
I don't
thing.
know what
Like,
to do.
I went all in on the special pipes for Gold Charging Chuck and
Yeah.
King Mario.
Okay.
Didn't get either of them. And kind of felt at the end like I had spent a bunch of rubies.
Yeah.
And when the spotlight shop came, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, I'm going in with like maybe 45 rubies, 57 rubies, something like that. And that was like 3 tours now, something like
Yeah.
that.
3. I think this is the third.
This is the third,
Yeah.
and I've only bought one thing, and I don't even know now like nothing's really piqued my interest. Like I'm not gonna buy anything just to level it up because
Yeah.
we've all done the math. It doesn't make sense ruby wise to level stuff up unless it's like a super extreme situation. But
Sure.
yeah, I'm kind of like right now I'm back up to I think 500 600 ruby range and just really don't know like what to spend them on. Like they're not introducing new drivers. They I don't think they've had a new glider in the spotlight. Like in the how they only have like 2 things. It's always been
The Silver Star shoot was
oh
the
the candlelight
silver
the silver
candlelight flight. Yeah,
silver
yeah, yeah.
candlelight flight. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, that was new, but and then next week, I guess there's going to be that Talon, but that's another cart. I
Yeah.
was wondering if that interests you at all, just if you like the Cupid's arrow.
I
I
mean,
didn't get I didn't get
so
the original Cupid's arrow, so
so the very last tour that they had those 90 ruby banners,
yeah.
you could get the Cupid's arrow with I think like Pauline Rose, maybe some driver.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, this is the last time that we're gonna be able to do this. Oh, plus I needed some rubies for King Mario for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
And so I ended up getting it, but I haven't leveled it up. I haven't used it.
Okay.
And
And did you get the CAC? Did you buy it?
well, so the cat
Because that was the Bowser tour. I
it
didn't know if you
was
got
the
that
Bowser
back.
tour. Wasn't that the oh yeah, no, that was the one that was in the banner. And so I bought that one 3 times. So it's still at level 3.
Okay. 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 Yeah. So it hasn't helped you then.
Um, if it has, I've just used it at the level 3, but didn't need to level it up for ranked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one thing that I think that Mario Kart and Nintendo are really missing out on is like you needed it. You had to have it. And now it's like, well, I don't know. They're only giving us about 285 rubies and like, I'm okay here. Do I really have to? And it's like, man, I don't know what their plan and strategy is. And that's why I've been telling people I've been on Cart Talk 2 times and I was like, just hoard your rubies for now. I was like, use them for if you're gonna get tickets, but just like hold on to them until there's either something you really like aesthetically. Like my wife loves the tropical truck. She bought it. She had to get it. That's what she wanted. And then she got white Tanuki last tour, and then immediately jumped back up to 500 rubies, got white Tanuki. And I know that she's looking to get Rosalina Swimwear, because when she played before, she went into so many pipes and didn't get her. And it's kind of like that thing, like, I gotta get her, you know what I mean? So because she never got her. And she's always in like the spring, summertime, like, beach courses and stuff like that too. And she's in a lot of city tracks. And she's going in on coin box drivers and some of these more high end and stuff. And I was like, white Tanuki, I was like, he's been so clutch for me. You should grab him. I mean, maybe he won't be there in the next couple of tours. He's there again this tour, I think, right? So like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right there at the bottom, right? Yeah, so he's still there, luckily. But I was like, yeah, you should grab him. I was like, he might be useful, and she can use him already once this tour, so that's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like for me, like she's new, and she's not gonna. I'll probably get the 20-pack every tour. She's not gonna do that every tour. So like, we just have completely different strategies. Whatever she pulls, whatever she gets, and she's just trying to get third, second, or first. Really first, because she wouldn't have gotten gold PD because she's only a level 32. So so she wouldn't even got it if she didn't get first. And there was someone that could have beat her, and I thought they were like slow playing it, but they never played the cup. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. That's awesome for you, but she already had gotten gold PD, so it didn't matter if she got him again, so but yeah, I mean, the strat's just kind of different for me and for her. And I wish she could have been on with me today. She's doing she has like a night job now where she stays overnight. So yeah.
One of these days we'll get her on. We'll
definitely.
We'll have a friends, a Mario Karters couples strat chat.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And she was wondering a lot of things. She's like, what's up with the token shop? And she didn't even know like that I had watched Sammy D say like that, and then like, Carlos of that, and you guys 100%, like, this is not a celebration tour. Like, what is this? This is so and I'm literally like, I don't know where you are in the game, but I'm already at 150 left, and I got all the things. Like, it didn't take very long if you have coin box drivers to get them, and there's nothing there, So
my favorite meme is it's on Reddit. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's from Zoolander, where he's like, what is it? A token jumper ants? And then I was going to go in the comments and say, the token shop has to be at least 3 times this size. And like, beat me
someone beat to it. That's great, man. That's so funny.
Hilarious.
Oh, I love it, man. No, that's great. But I love this resource that, I mean, there are a lot of good items. I would say that if I was a new player, I'd be obviously waiting for like some of these coin box drivers to show up, these gold coin box drivers. But I mean, you've got Pauline Party Time, which covers Luigi Raceway, I think the original. And then you've got Rosalina Swimwear, which covers like a lot of courses, and you can get both of them right now. And Kamek is in there, which is great. I just pulled him in my last week's ranked gold pipe, so he's at a 6-1 right now. I usually work on the like bigger drivers, so like they're all mostly a 6, except for the smaller guys. So but yeah, awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well, before we go, big shout out to Sam70IT. He's the data miner that has figured all that stuff out and put the graphic together and stuff. So
that's just awesome. It's fantastic. Thank you. Yes,
we appreciate you and everything you do for the community. So
that's amazing. Yeah, it's really cool. So I do want to talk about this a little bit. You're all in on the Mies.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know that a lot of people are. So
one caveat. So
yeah,
I'm all in on one Mii.
Okay.
the gold Mii suit.
Have you grabbed all of them?
And then all the other Miis are just a means to an end to get the base points up. So
okay,
I'm not one that has, like my little like arsenal or army of Mii suits. Like the only one that's past level 4 is the gold Mii racing suit. Everything else
now,
just
knowing where the gold coin box head is that your next one maybe, or
the blockhead?
Blockhead, yeah.
Yeah. So for some reason, On my account and for my goals, he hasn't ever like been needed or necessary or like popped up on the radar. So like in the
Okay.
Bowser tour, Gold Me Racing Suit was used a lot more than Blockhead, and I already had some pretty good coverage driver wise on
Okay.
some of the ones that I would have used Blockhead on. And so as far as ticket allocation, it made more sense to spend tickets elsewhere on tracks that I had weaker. So yeah, I think he's at like level 2.
Okay. I do want to say the Blue Badwagon is back, and no one was able to get this like unless you played day one. So if you're a collector,
Oh.
it's in the token shop. So
How
or
many
the
courses does it
spotlight
have?
shop. None. It's not worth it at all. Like it actually only got the battle course. But if you are a collector, this is the one that was like impossible to get. So
Right.
it's kind
Okay.
of like the Ramby Rider,
Oh,
you know, where you can't get that. So
yeah.
the Blue Badwagon was the was the version of that. I just saw it in there. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. I'll
Yeah.
never buy it, but it was like it was a big thing back in the, I mean, it didn't come back for like, it's been 3 years. Like
Oh, wow.
this is your first opportunity to get it. But anyway, about the Mii's, like I mean, I'm very interested in this, but here's what the ultimate thing I think we should like discuss before we move on is like, is this going to continue? Are we going to start seeing city like every, third or fourth tour? Like, because it happened anniversary and they like to change things up around that time. And we're only this is the third tour from it, and we're already in a new full city track. And then like this is just North America pretty much, right? So like can't we be jumping into like maybe a Europe one or an Asia one or whatever, like we
Yeah.
could do we could do this like every third or fourth tour. And if so, that's going to kind of change the meta a little bit. And then kind of everyone that's been, banging up on King Mario, he's going to cover every city track. And if he comes up big, and picks up a few more courses, but I don't know, man. It's interesting, but that's like I want to use things that I would actually like, be able to use. And this starts off with 6, which isn't a lot, but it's probably going to get like 16, like most of me. So it's got,
Yeah.
10 more courses to go. So
And
6 of them are taken up.
it's always such a kick to the gut too when all of the unlocked courses are city courses.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, that
It
means
would
you
be
have to unlock
nice.
it now in order to be able to like get its value. And
It at least level 8, like don't make it in that meta. Change it and just put it on like some random course that's not even in the tour. That why don't they just why not try something like that? I think that'd be kind of
yeah,
neat to do. But yeah, I agree with you there for sure.
yeah,
But that's I mean that's a big banana. Everybody wants big banana, giant banana, and I want it, but like it doesn't help me this week in rank. And
yeah.
I'm not really fully invested in the Mii's, as you can see. I played the Mii tour, and then I think I played one more tour, and then that was when I took a break. So
Mm.
like I missed out on a lot of that growth. Um, but yeah, if you want to look at my rank, you can see that I'm gonna probably get destroyed this week for the first time, and I've won like the last like 8 or 9 tours. But it's because I'm going up against a lot of people that have invested in Mii's now that I'm getting up in rank. So
Gotcha.
yeah, if you want to take a look at that. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So, do you want to it looks like you're already in first. What does it look like your competition's looking like? Or do you think you're gonna
So
okay, so
um yeah, I've got this guy. I know that's like they can't see you, but I've definitely been in ranked with someone like before, like they've seen me and I've seen them. But it's very rare that that happens, I guess. But
ah,
I passed this guy, and then like almost immediately he passed me. And I'd been working on that course for a little while. That's why I'm kind of curious what my max score can be. But as you can see, like he has 2 me characters at a level 4, but his base points are 1460 on both of them. That means they're both double capped, right? And then, that's huge in the game because he's got a 490 and 595 and 595 and 595, where I have very similar numbers. But this guy doesn't really worry me as far as the one that's going to beat me. The guy that worries me is this guy. I don't know if anybody knows him.
Mhm.
But he's got a level 8, 1720. Now, to be honest with you, New York Minute is not that long a course. And I'm not saying this guy won't score like 45 on this course. But the max is going to be a lot lower here because you're missing a lot of coins and there's a lot of really tight corners. So, my max is pretty much like, I think 32 on that course. I don't know. We can definitely take a look. I'm at 30 right now. And
So
then, yeah,
I
go ahead.
am I am so glad that you just said exactly what you said
Okay,
because
good.
on Reddit there's someone that posts every week like what the optimal uh, action count is for each of the 3 ranked races,
Okay.
and they have 200 actions for Coinbox on New York Minute T.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
that's the only course that I've played so far today. And I've got a level 8 gold me suit at 1780, or
Okay.
sorry, 1750.
Okay.
And then I've got my PD or the piranha pipes at
Yeah.
8 and 715, and then that 1-up mushroom at 8
Okay.
and 715.
So you have 8s across the board?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And like right before I saw the Reddit post and it was saying that 200 action count was like what you're aiming for Coinbox, I had just gotten a double Coinbox frenzy and coin frenzy run,
Wow.
but only like 132 actions because the course is so
Yeah.
like squirrely. Like
Oh, yeah.
first Coinbox frenzy,
Yep.
I was in the middle of the pack, which makes your Coinbox Frenzy odds go up. But all I
Yes.
was doing was just feeding like the 4 or 5 drivers in front of me coins. Like I didn't
Yes.
pick up very many at all. And it was, little turn here, little turn there, jump for half of it.
Yes.
And I got another one. There's no straightaway, like no good straightaway. Even the curves with the green tokens, they fly so far off the course that you're
Yep.
just not getting them. And
Yep.
so I was like, there's no way. Like, I'm sorry, but I
I don't
don't
even I don't even know if 45
action.
is possible. So I'm right there with you. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. And
This
so I,
person right here is number 3 and they have a level 7 1190, a 7 300 and a 4 490 and a 36 259. And then we go back to the person that I was talking about and he's at 35.
yeah. So this
Like
course is a lot better for something like
sevens or boomerang.
level
If I
7,
don't, is
like
there
you
a
said.
boomerang though? I don't even think there's a boomerang driver. So I think seven's probably it. Yeah, there's no boomerang driver, so
Yeah.
seven's
So lucky
probably the
7.
one. Yeah. Now I did run with 6 980 and I got 2 7 frenzy or yeah, 2 7 frenzies. And I think it was like 25 or 26. So I want to say I finished in first, but I'm not positive. And
Mm.
on this course, I'm rocking right now a 6. I have a level 6 595, and then my cart or my glider selection is not good.
8-bit 1-up. I'm telling you,
Yeah, I know, for real. I
not a
mean,
bad investment.
yeah, I mean, if it pops up, I do. Let me see how many tickets I have. I can show you that too over here. Again, I did spend about 7 of those tickets. I was at, yeah, so I 5 for Black Star Shoot and 2 for Sunset. So I had 7 more. Now I still have 2 more coming in my
Tour gifts.
yeah, tour gifts, and then you never know. Yeah, 2 more there. So I'll have 13. So I could definitely take it to a 6
Mhm.
if I absolutely needed to. Now, that's the thing though, is like, do I have to finish in first? I mean, look at the difference between first, second, and third. You still get the gold pipe, you get 25, 2007, and then second, even if I got in second, it'd be 500 less coins and 5 less rubies. I don't know. It's just kind of tough. And then this is 800 less from first and 10 less rubies and 1 less ticket. But that's how much tickets we were getting 3 tours ago,
Right. For first
So like,
place. Right.
yeah. And
Exactly.
I mean, so it's like, what do we do? And then not even, I mean, even getting in 4th and 5th, you still get, I mean, you don't get the driver, but honestly, how much am I honestly going to use that Yoshi? I'm really worried about, maxing out the players that I currently have that are in the daily selects for me. So like, am I really going to invest in this guy? And
So only
yeah,
caveat is if he
yeah,
happens to be rostered on a super, super hard to roster top shelf, and you have
yeah,
a huge stash of super driver tickets that you're just not really planning on doing anything with,
yeah,
then he can save you,
he
especially if you
can.
like quad up uncapped, because you can get supers now to 1080,
Yes.
which
And
is
that's a big deal.
that is a big deal. So
It's huge.
so if the conditions are right,
Yeah.
that orange Yoshi could come in handy.
Well, so
But
for last week, for instance, I used Yoshi on Maple Treeway RT, and I
mm,
took him to a level 8 and 980. And then I took because I didn't have anyone the next week, I took Peach to a 7 and 980. I didn't take any of them to the 10, or what was it, 975? I didn't take them to the next tier up, or 990 or whatever it was. I didn't take them to 1080,
oh,
but I did have to use a lot of my tickets. I still have quite a few of these. I have 20 cap tickets left that, can
mm.
do a couple, but and those are harder to come by now. I mean, are we even getting any this tour? If we are, we're not getting much. I think I did get one in my shop or in my pools, but
Oh,
you're
okay.
not getting anything. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's just really interesting for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, my ticket count's not great.
Well, you know what? How about we transition? Let's take a
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
Let's see how a valuable orange Yoshi can be for you. Do you want to fill out a tracker sheet?
Yeah, yeah. The Bam and Gerbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can definitely do that. So I would just share my screen on here, correct?
Oh yeah, if you have it on your desktop, yep, you can disconnect from your phone.
Disconnect from my phone first. Okay.
Do you ever use a
Okay.
tracker on your phone?
I don't. I love looking at it on the computer. It's just so easy to input for myself.
Yeah.
And copy and paste. I
Uh-huh.
can kind of show you the way I do it. Let me
Yeah.
share my screen
Go
here.
ahead and share your
And
screen.
and watch, people are going to be like, that's not the right way to do it.
No,
But I can at least show
no.
you
I bet you that the
how I
majority of people are going to be like, actually, I've never seen anyone do it, or it's just not shown very often. This,
yes.
it might actually be quite helpful. So when you said that you wanted to take a look at your spreadsheet, but you hadn't filled it in yet, I was like, perfect. Let's wait till the episode so that we can kind of go through the whole, where do you find it? How do you make a copy so that you can edit it? So on and so forth. So
Okay. So well, I went on your Discord first. That's normally the first thing I do. So I'm sharing my screen now. If you can see that.
yeah, I'm going to make
Okay.
it a little bit bigger.
Okay, great.
There we go.
And then so first off, I went in your Discord and I did this because you have the resource tab and Anselev's BNG tracker is on there. So that's the first thing I do. And then what I'll do actually is I'll type in Google Sheets on here as well. So I'll pull up both of them at the same time. Go to Sheets, and then you can see that I already have my Bobbies. I've done one for my wife as well, but not since the battle tour for her because she's so new. It's not really working for her. I mean, it is working for her. It's just not, she's not upgrading anything yet and trying to make investments. So she's actually storing all of her tickets, like everything she's got. She's barely invested in anything at all besides Meowser.
There you go.
So, oh, and DK, she's got DK to a level, like original DK to a level 7, because when you have to hit people, he usually has one course, and like she'll just keep running him to get as many like big banana frenzies as possible. So she's got him in a 7 and 2 right now out of the 6. Is it 16 to get them up?
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so 7 and 2 right now. So anyway, so I'll click on that. And this is my old one. I'll go into my import export, which would be right here. Takes a little bit to load. And then once I do that, I'll go back into the wait, I just want to make sure that loads before I move on. Maybe.
Click on the import export tab. Okay.
There we go. All right. So then I'll go to this one and I'll make a copy, which this will take a little bit of time. And then I can go ahead and go back into this one, and I just grab from Baby Mario all the drivers, and I go all the way down and to the end of the drivers.
So
And
usually, so at
and
the
I
top
copy.
there, it says to copy. So do you copy the right hand one or the left hand one? Because it says at the top
So
copy the left-hand one and then you
So
paste it in the right hand.
So
the new one.
because when you paste just values, you're still just pasting just the values, and that means you're copying just the values. So I copy what I currently have because this has my accurate record of what I have. So I'll show you, I'll copy that, and then I'll go to this one, go into the import export for this one, and then I'll go down to the end of the drivers, but I want to go down to just like not the orange Yoshi, but to gold PD. And then I paste special, let's see, it's in the way a little bit. Okay, values only. And then I'll go ahead and just copy and paste these. And then I'll do the same thing for the special values only. Okay. And then so now I have the drivers on there, and then I'll go back to the sheet and I'll do the same thing. So I'll do the same thing for carts. And so this just has my accurate information already from the last tour. So I can literally just copy and paste without having to enter anything else in.
So the thing
That
is,
makes sense.
I think so. Go up to the top of the Halloween one, because the Halloween one's from the last one.
Yeah.
Tour. So
I mean, it has the same stuff on there.
yeah, I always just copy all the drivers, carts, and gliders from this one that says copy, and then I paste it into just one paste. I'll do the paste values.
And you don't have to move it.
No.
Oh, really?
Because
see. Well, there you go.
It takes care of it knows what that's
really. Oh man, that's fantastic.
INJ,
if that's the truth. Okay.
That's cool. Coming from previous tour stuff. And then the new B, C, D, and E, it takes into account all that, and it does it all for you.
So if I go down here and I do this and I paste
all the way down,
it'll paste all of it and not have the other stuff in there.
Well, no. So you need to do this in your Halloween. Oh yeah. Okay, so you copied it in the Halloween one.
Yes.
Yep. Pasting.
And I'm about to paste values only.
Yep. Values only.
And it'll put it in the right spot. Okay, it has it short just a bit. Is that right? Did I do something wrong?
Yeah. So it'll figure it out.
Okay. So I don't have to have it in the exact order for the new items.
All I've ever done is just I copy that whole column clump from where it says copy, the B, C, D, and E, and then I paste that in values into that first cell of H, and it always works out.
Okay. Okay. So you copy from the Halloween and then paste on this.
Yeah. So if you go up to the very top of the Halloween one.
Yep.
See how it says output? Oh,
this is the Halloween one. Sorry.
Yeah. So go up to the top of it.
Okay.
So right there in cell 4A, it says copy.
Yep.
We'll start highlighting there, Baby Mario, and I'll go all the way down, and I'll snag everything down there at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. So I copy that.
Okay.
And then I go to the new current tour, and then I paste right there in cell H. No, H4.
From here.
Yeah, right click there and
go all the way down.
Actually, just on that one cell, if you just right click and do paste special, it knows it has that whole array in the in its
values
memory.
only.
Yep, values only, and it'll put everything there. You don't have to like highlight how much.
And so it'll automatically put in the other drivers and stuff like that too in the carts. And
so it knows that it's taking yeah. So for example, here over on the left, you have your black star shoot at 6 and 2, right?
Yeah. Now I do. Yep.
Yep. And so it's taking that information from
now it's 7 and 3, but yeah. Okay. Now what about the new stuff? Like, how do I get that?
Yeah. So since the new stuff is new to this tour, if you go to go to your drivers, and this is just what I do, go to your drivers tab.
Okay.
Sorry, the actual tab, okay. It says drivers and it's red.
Okay.
So what I do, because it's easier for me to just like process this in my brain, I'll clear out, like if I need to change a level, that's row 5, or if base points, that's row 6.
Okay.
I'll right click on whatever, or if it's on mobile, I'll just tap on it and I'll clear that value out. I know there's a bunch of there's an equation there.
Yeah.
I clear it, and then I just type in the the level that I put it to.
Okay.
So clear that, or just press delete since you're on.
Delete cell.
Mm.
This one right here.
Or no, because that's actually going to change the configuration of it. So just highlight
Okay.
that cell and then push delete, the delete
Okay.
key.
Yep.
Yep. And now what's your PD piranha at?
7. And then same thing here, delete and put 3.
Yep.
Okay.
And then press enter. And
Okay.
it should.
And so now when I go back to drivers, it'll be there in the right
So
section.
now when you go to your import export, yep. So when you go
and I go back up to drivers. Okay. And there's PD Piranha Gold.
Oh, but no, you need to go over into so if you look over in.
Right here. Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Okay. But now he's over here and he wasn't before. Or no, he was. Okay.
No, because he was in last tour. Yeah.
But what about Orange, Misu, and that? When I do those, will it put them in over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's interesting.
but it doesn't put it in over on H, I, J, and K because that's all the old data. So now this worksheet is working off of columns B, C, D, and E. So
so you literally just work off of this side every time.
I only open the import export tab once, and that's just to bring in all my.
So the way I was doing it, you probably could see, like, I was just taking the drivers, putting them in, moving those things over. So it would be like that every tour, but that's just a waste of time because what you're saying is literally you can just, you can just copy and paste here. It enters it in here, and then you can change it here, or you can change. Well, you have to change it on the drivers tab.
I changed it on the drivers tab.
Okay.
So
but then it automatically shows up.
Import and export.
Well, that's cool.
Twice, once at the very beginning of the tour and once at the very end. So once.
See, I told you I was doing it wrong.
And then once to
No, that's good. That's awesome. That's really good. Okay. I don't know. I think that's the only driver. Yeah, that's the only driver I updated. So we can go to carts. The only other one. Did I do a cart? I don't even think I did a cart. I think I just did gliders. Yeah. So we can go to gliders. And then I just have to do the Black Star Chute and the sunset balloons. So sunset balloons are. Oh, it didn't freeze on me, did it?
Does it not let you scroll over?
There we go. Sunset. They're not super far. They're a 5s. Oh, they're there. Okay. So delete that. 6 and delete that. 2.
And just for those people that are watching that maybe use these sheets on mobile, if you just tap on the cell and it selects it, tap on it again, it should bring up kind of like a menu. It's kind of like right-clicking on desktop, and it will give you an option to be able to clear the cell. So it's just like pushing delete, or you can just highlight the equation that's in the equation bar and just delete everything. But
okay. And so that is pretty I'm not sure if this is helping expand it out a little bit for anyone, or is it you seeing it the same way? I just made it bigger on my screen.
Actually, if you could put it back the way that it was, because
okay, my bad.
A little bit better on the.
Let's see. Recording. There you go. I won't move it again this time. So
there you go, right there. That's really good.
Oh, is that good? Okay. Yep. Okay. All right. So, I mean, what I'm normally looking at is to see if I actually have coverage. Like, I usually do this and like put in the blanks and get rid of the cities. That's typically what I do.
Which would
I'm wondering
tour null.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's like, well, we're just in a city tour. So it's like, what do we do? But I mean, these are the ones that are in this city right now. But I'm not going for AC. Like I definitely always try and hit a top 1,000, just based on whatever I have.
Okay.
But I'm not necessarily going for exactly that. Now, can you break this sheet down to just the ones that are in ranked?
Perfect question. Yeah. So where you're at, if you click on that little funnel thing.
Yeah, right here.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you click off the A, because A is stuff for ACR, and you keep the R1 and R2 for ranked 1 and ranked 2 weeks.
Perfect.
Then it'll show you just the courses, just those 6 courses that are available there. And then if you look at the bottom, you got the in rows 398 and 399, your coverage, and you
Okay.
scroll to the right, it'll color code, and the things that are like dark green are the ones that are going to be like your double and triple feature items. So if you scroll
Okay.
over,
Let's see. Scroll over.
yep. So there you got. Look at that. The Fair Flyer is used 4 times. I had no
Ah,
clue.
yeah, I figured that out
What?
watching like I watched your guys' video, and then I literally just clicked on Sammy's, checked to see whether or not I was in his rank, and he goes through like his little things, and I was like, I'm pretty sure the Fair Flyer's in there 4 times, and I got it at a 3, but I'm not taking it to it. I mean, I have coverage on every one, but I think the New York Minute T right now. So
Go all the way over
um
to the left.
yeah, sounds good.
And what I like to do is if you can highlight column M, if you put your cursor on M up there in the
Okay.
very, very top.
Yep.
Yeah, so sorry, L. There's that
L. Okay.
plant that does funny thing with my eyes. Okay. And then if you right click anywhere on that highlighted
Okay.
column, you should be able to freeze. I'm looking for freeze column.
Freeze column.
Maybe you have to unfreeze. Click on C. Maybe you have to unfreeze C. I'm so used to doing this on mobile. So go to column
Okay.
C, click
Okay.
on, yeah, right click on that. And do we have an unfreeze?
I don't see one.
Oh, here we go. View more column actions.
Aha.
Why did they? That's so silly. If you have the
Oh,
entire
okay.
screen,
So which one was it again?
so do unfreeze columns, or if you go to L,
Or let's see if I could just freeze it.
yeah, freeze
Freeze
up to
up.
column L. There you go.
Okay. There we go.
And you might not have to do all the way up to column L. I do like to be able to see column
Oh
D.
no, I really like that. No, that's good. Because I'm always no,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Yeah,
So
that's great.
here you can see of those 4 tracks that the Fair Flyer, was it?
Yeah.
What was it? The
Yeah,
full flight?
the Fair Flyer.
Fair
Yeah.
Flyer. Okay, so you can see that you have a level 7, level 6, and level 7. So you would have to take the Fair Flyer up to probably 7 and double uncapped to be able to at least match, if not beat, that one Los
And
Angeles.
really, yeah, it only works once for me. Like I
Yeah.
said, on that one, because I had like a 7, 6, 7, 7. I'm wondering which one is the 3 that I'm using on this one.
So we can scroll
Oh,
over.
it's the flappers.
Oh,
It's those flappers.
yeah,
Yeah,
flying flappers. Yeah.
I got them at a 3,490. I needed him for the Sunday tour when I restarted.
There you go.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah. So here we can see that. Oh, I'm curious. Let's go ahead and
Oh, those gold cloud balloons. Look at that.
yeah. So looking
My
at those
wife got
two that
that
are
one.
at level 3,
Yeah.
you can either hide. Um.
Hide the like change it to like a
Yeah. So
5, 7,
yep.
6.
So click
Yeah.
off the 6 and 7. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go. And so now we can see out of all the
Is there any that cover both? And
the
it's the gold cloud balloon,
uh,
which will not be available. Is that the only
shoot.
one? Oh, it is. My
Yeah.
wife has that glider. I was so jealous. She got
Ooh.
it on her free pulls. It's just great. No. She did 110 pull on that pipe because she just got 45 more rubies after pulling from Mario, King Mario. And she did 1 pull and she got the white waves and that in that 10 pull, which was just incredible. So luckily for her, she's sitting pretty.
Yeah.
So is that, I mean, that's really my only option for that one too. Wow.
And so is that one
Um,
available? That one's not. Oh yeah,
balloons
we
at
were
a
just
2.
saying that one's not available in the Spotlight shop, right?
The flying flappers
No,
or oh, the
gold
cloud.
cloud balloons.
So that came out well, that came out during no, it came out after Bowser. One tour after Bowser, right?
Yeah, it's not there. Okay.
Yeah. That really yeah, it came out anniversary tour. So that'll be next tour. It'll come out. So that would be the only one that could do both.
So
That's really cool, man.
let's go over
Love
to
that.
drivers real quick because I'm
Okay.
curious to see.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at Orange Yoshi's coverage at all. So
sure.
let's just go to Orange Yoshi. So if you
Okay, right here.
he's probably going to be one of the last
AT.
good guys. Yep.
Yeah.
And then if you go in column or sorry, row 30, which is like that filter um, row, but under AT. So for Orange Yoshi, we're going to take out all the blanks. And so we're just going to see the so
Okay.
sell AT 30 or 30 AT.
This one. Take out all the blanks here.
No, sorry. So we're looking just at Orange Yoshi, the driver.
Okay.
So that column.
Yeah.
And then in row 30, there it's like that row that's all blue and it has the upside down triangles.
Okay.
But for that column of Orange Yoshi, so
This one here or there?
go over to the
Filter.
right, keep on going to the right, right
Oh,
there you go.
okay, right there. Okay.
And then check off the blanks.
Okay. There we go.
There we go.
All
So
right.
now we're just looking at the coverage that Orange Yoshi has.
Okay.
And then let's do that same thing where we can go
With
over.
L.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead
Okay.
and click on,
Or to P or O.
E. I usually just
N.
do E because a lot of the, because
Okay.
I just want to see like what my,
Freeze up to column E. There was a problem. What?
oh, you have a merge cell there because he has the include me boosts.
Oh, gotcha.
Then try P. Do P. It'll have Baby Mario on there. Or oh yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So see if we can.
Nice. Freeze up to column O. Okay.
There we go. So now we can see.
So now we can see. And it looks like at a level 6, he'd help me on 3RT.
Mm-hmm.
I have musician,
Yeah.
builder Toad, Cat Mario. Is that Shy Guy Pastry Chef? Dr. Bowser. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Now that isn't ranked. I don't.
Oh, but wait, yeah. I was gonna say for some reason this isn't okay. Yeah, so the only
Because
he's
we were just
only
looking at that.
one course for rank 2 or the second weekend ranked, and you already have a level 7 driver there. Yeah, so
okay, so I mean, good for now. Good for now.
right.
But he could cover something later. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's sweet. Yeah, so like for me, like the meta of the game was that it wasn't all about cities. You know, I mean, it was cities would pop up, but like maybe you'd have one course or maybe 2 courses, and then you'd have 2 other courses for per ranked, where that didn't matter. And so you were always trying to max out the non-cities, but if they end up doing something different, I mean, it seems like banana drivers are big in cities, specifically what's his name, Sunshine Mario. So he's pretty big. So I'm curious, like if it's going to continue, is the whole strategy going to change for my account? Because I've not invested in cities like at all. I've always skipped over them. So
Join the club.
yeah. But I did want to show you. Let me see. How do I get out of the? I guess I can hit undo a couple times.
No, so it's good if you are you just wanting to see more of the courses.
Well, I was going to show you. I wanted to show you like not city and do the blanks and just see where I'm at, where I don't have a 8, 7, or 6 driver, and see what helps me most.
Yeah. So you
because drivers is really the big thing for me. So
so
I
click
gotta
on the
get
filters
off of
that have the black symbols on them, and then we'll
okay.
Nope, sorry, the filters. So in row 30, wherever there's like that solid black kind of like funnel looking filter.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
So go ahead and click on blanks.
Okay.
And then do the same thing for Orange Yoshi, because we had filtered for Orange Yoshi as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but just make sure to you got to click on the cell that's in row 30.
Okay. That's right. This one right here.
Yeah, there you go. And then so
there we
go.
Yeah.
And
Blanks.
then click blanks.
Boom.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then so I want to take cities out just
Mhm.
for now, and
Yep.
then take off the 876 and then see what the coverage looks like. Now, what's crazy is that I was doing decent. So these last three tours, they've really hurt me.
No, but this
Um,
is still really good. I'm surprised. You only got like what,
so
maybe like 18 tracks? That's amazing.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, you were right there. Wow. So
17.
yeah, 17. DK Pass R and Luigi Raceway T are both covered by Pauline Party Time, who I want to get to like a level 6 or 7. So she's only 3 away. So, those two specifically would be kind of rough. But yeah, I wanted to kind of look and see what it is that I guess I'm gonna need, but you can see Pauline Party Time. She's right there. I actually raised her up from a 3 for Luigi's Raceway, specifically that course.
Oh, okay.
And then found that she also covered, DK Pass R. So which I didn't have. I mean, I do. I think it's no, it doesn't even look like I have a basic driver there, or a super. So um, but yeah, I was looking, and
Here you go.
this is Volendam right here, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's
That dark
6
green.
courses. Yeah, she's very valuable to me.
Mhm.
But then again, she's not super valuable for the newer courses that just came out, like the Donut Plains 3 and 3R. Um, so I don't know. Like, is she kind of past her prime? And then I did want to highlight for you, and maybe there's a better way to do this to show people, but I don't have Gold Egg or Tie Dress, and all together they would cover a decent amount of courses. Now they share Coconut Mall R, all of them share that one.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, they're pretty spaced. It looks like Mushroom Gorge is covered by these two as well. And then other than that, Volendam shares one with Tie Dress as well. So
Yeah.
there. But I mean, you're always looking for those plus skill drivers to kind of like maximize your account and things like that. And
Yeah.
Volendam obviously would take off 6 of the 17 courses that I have right
That's a
away.
third. That's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. I really wanted her to come this tour. I was gonna get her. I have 11 tickets. I was gonna take her immediately to a level 6 because I didn't want to like wait,
Yeah.
because I know that I need her eventually for some of these courses. But
Yeah.
now, I mean, what do you think? I mean, do you think they're gonna keep this city train going? Like, I mean, she's still decent in cities anyway. I'm not saying she wouldn't do okay for me, but
Yeah.
um, I just don't know. I
I
don't know
don't
what to
know.
do.
I kind of think of these like all city tours. I
Yeah,
hate to say it, but I don't want to say like a filler tour, but more like a conserve resources and recharge like mental health.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like just take it for what it's worth. Like don't
yeah,
really invest in anything like super
yeah,
crazy
yeah,
unless like for your goals, if you're really wanting to do like super well and ranked and you got something that's like double or triple featured, or you do want to go for that push for ACR, like the next level that you're not at, so if you're trying to break into level the top 1000 or top 100 or top 10, this might be, and the stars are looking like they're aligning for you. This might be the thing to do. But
yeah,
for me and my goals, I'm just gonna have fun, just kind of play
yeah.
what I can when I can, and just see what next tour is like. I guess I don't know.
I know. And Carlos said something about like hashtag like no ticket November or something like that. Like he's just like,
No ticket November.
I'm saving everything, and like it's not a bad idea for sure. Like I promised on Car Talk that if they changed Gold PD to a big driver, because my whole plan was to take him to a level 8 and triple cap him. I'm not going to take him to a level 8 yet, only because now that I won rank last week, and I'm only using him once, I think, in this tour. I'm waiting to see, because this one right here, it's not this one, but it's the RT version. If I take Banta to a level 8, which I have him at a level 7 triple, he covers that, and I only have Holidaisy at a 6, so doubled. So that's huge. You know, I could have 100% lost that week because there was one guy that had in my cup had him at an 8, but luckily he just didn't have coverage on the other ones. But he scored like 55,000
Yeah.
on that, and at that point, that was really good. You know, so but I would I would love to see if you do have time, kind of what I can hit this week in your
Oh,
in your thing.
for sure.
So
Let's do
yeah.
it.
But
Do you
yeah,
want
that's what I was talking about. Like Rosalina Volandam, like 6 of my 17 that I don't have a top tier. And like literally, I've always been the person to go for you know, the higher skill drivers. So
Mhm.
I'm and those are the 3 I'm missing. And I think combined, there's a little bit of overlap. I mean, the one that I probably don't need is Daisy Tidress. She only covers actually 1 course for me. But other than that, they would actually cover a total. If I had them at a level, both at a level 6, they would cover 9 of the 17 between Yoshi Gold Egg and Rosalina Volandam. And it would have been more. It was actually 5 until Maple Treeway RT just got covered by Gold PD at a level 6.
Ooh.
So I did have 18, and it would have been literally, yeah, 10 of the courses out of the 18, but now it's 9 out of 17. So
So I'm curious. Humor me real quick. Go over to your
yeah,
Me suits. Scroll
me
over to
suits. Yeah.
your Me
So
suits.
this is the reason why I can't invest is like, it's literally like a wasteland. There's a couple at 2 and things like that, but like,
Where's the
it's rough.
gold me racing suit?
Gold me racing suit. Oh, for some reason I don't have gold me in there. That's fun. I did just get him, and I obviously was like, but I have him at a 1 not cap. So there we
Okay.
go. Fix that.
So
Um,
if you were to go ahead and take out that level 6 and 6, so if you were to go to the filter button for Gold Me Racing Suit,
okay. And
yeah,
here,
right there. And then
take out.
well, no, so actually we want to keep the blanks, and then we're going
Okay.
to take out the L6 and the 6,
Okay.
and now press OK. And now go back over to those 3 drivers that we were just focusing on.
Okay. Where are we?
Okay, so it looks like Rosalina Volendam, she still has her uh 6 courses,
But Yoshi Gold Egg
but
goes down to
Yoshi
2.
goes down and Daisy
Wow.
Tigress goes down. See, so here's the thing
Wow.
is there's some overlap that
Look at that.
can't be ignored with some of these me racing suits. Like
And Volendam covers 2 of the courses from Daisy Tidress.
right.
And honestly, boomboxing, it just depends on the course. Let me see what courses they are. We got
So
RMX Ono Plains 1T, which is probably better for boomboxing. And then Coconut Marl R is probably better for Coinbox because, yeah, you're not jumping and stuff, but
yeah.
you could
So
still score really high.
if you were to invest tickets into the Gold Me Racing Suit and Rosalina Volendam, then
Mm-hmm.
that would mean that you could pretty much not worry about
Daisy
leveling
Tidress
up Goal
and
Yoshi and
yeah,
Daisy Tie Dress, which just kind of frees up those tickets, right? You can either
yeah,
use those tickets, allocate them to getting these 2 drivers to higher, or if next tour there happens to be like a really good, valuable driver for you, you
yes.
could do that. So that's interesting. Just taking those 2 away
Well,
from the Gold Me Racing Suit.
there is one more thing, and maybe you can help me find a better way to do this. What filters do I need to take off here? Oh, it was I can put back on 6 and 7. I need to do blanks, but so let me tell you what I wanted to do. So I was very curious if there is because I do have 11 tickets, if there is a high-end glider that would help me if I was to basically take out all the commons and supers without zeroing them out, so I don't have to go and plug them back in or like, copy and paste or whatever and move them over. Is
Mhm.
there a way that I can see whether or not a high-end glider like a Luigi Parafoil, for instance, or one of these gliders that I have that maybe would cover a few, but would even cover more if I took out the supers because it has the higher base point option now, getting up to like a 595
Mhm.
compared to like if it has some coverage with some commons or supers, if there's one specifically I should look out for, or even a glider like the 8-foot mushroom that I don't have, that might actually help me a lot more than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let me see if I'm understanding correctly. So
Yeah.
if you have like a super or a common glider, even though it's at like level 7 or 8, you want to kind of ignore it to see if
Yes.
there's a high end that you could gain value by
Yes.
upgrading it that would then
Yeah.
make it so you don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. So like if there's one that covers like 15 tracks and it really only covers like maybe 4 or 5, but they're newer tracks or whatever, if it would be, yeah, if it would be helpful, what would be the best way to basically like null the supers and
Yeah.
commons out so I can see what the high ends look like for myself?
So go ahead and scroll over to the left so that we can
Okay.
see your, there you go. Now, this is just what I would do, and I'm interested to hear if anyone in the comments is like, oh no, you can actually do this much easier. But what
Okay.
I would do is I would highlight call or cell M4, which is your super glider, that level 8. Yep. So
Okay.
I would select and highlight everything over to the blue flower glider point cap.
Okay.
So all of those cells, I
And
would
this.
select all of those
Okay.
and then like right click on it, and you should be able to clear or maybe just delete. I'm just
Okay.
so surprised that I'm not seeing.
Now is there not a, well, maybe there's a is there a hide or something like that?
No, because you don't want to hide them because that'll
Okay.
still
So
the
just delete
information's
them.
still there. No, you don't want to delete the cells because that's gonna
Okay.
shift everything around. So you either just
Yeah.
want to press the delete key
Okay.
or um I'm so surprised that there's not like a clear. I'm so used
Yeah.
to, yeah,
So
okay.
just literally delete them.
Yeah. So if you take all those out,
Okay.
then all of the cells down below, they'll so like if you undo, I'm curious,
Yeah.
just do an undo real quick.
Oh, undo. Okay, my bad.
Because for Luigi's Mansion,
Okay. Yeah.
you have
It brought back.
a level
Okay.
4 glider now.
Okay. So I just undid and it did pop back up. So
Okay, so let it
I'll go
calculate.
forward 2 things. There we go.
So we're
Okay.
gonna let it calculate because I want to see what Luigi's Mansion. Oh, okay. No, I think you're good.
Okay. And then so I did take out all the cities already. And you can see I have a 0, and that's RMX Donuts playing 1. I think there might be another one. Yeah, and Boo Lake T.
Oh,
That's the one that I was telling you about. Boo Lake T is the one that Wonderful Wings covers that I do not have right now. So
oh, okay.
okay. So yeah, so this would be all the ones that are not 8, 7, or 6, and I no longer have that available. So I guess now it'd be just looking and seeing if there's one. The star shoot covers 8
Starship.
of them. Okay. Um,
You got quite a few there at 6. I feel like the dark. Here we go. Because
Silver
we're looking
Surf
for the
Mask.
dark green. So 8. I feel like there could be something. Here we go. Here's 9. What is this? The glittering parasol?
Look at that, the one we were talking about covers 8.
Ooh, yeah,
And then yeah, the glittering parasol. I've been looking for that one too because I did see that one. It actually covers a couple of courses for me that are not even covered by the supers.
yeah.
Like Coconut Maltese is one of them that it covers for sure. Um, and then there was, I think, I don't know, a Green Sprout. Yeah, that's a familiar one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been in the shop. I don't know if it's there now. And then we've got the pink magnifying glass, which it was in there. And then
Let's look at your baddies. There's gotta be something delicious over here that's
7s, tropical glider,
tropical glider.
wonderful wings. No, that's Wicked Topaz. Is that Wicked Topaz? Wicked Topaz and Wonderful Wings
Wonderful Wings gives you 7.
cover 6 and 7, and then
Oh, Hanafuda. Yeah.
yes, please. Uh,
Yeah.
okay, man, that stinks. I was hoping I have the Luigi Parafoil out of level 1. I was hoping that would be one. Man, the Green Sprout covers 8, but yeah, that glittering parasol covers 9 courses.
Mm.
That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Luigi Parafoil does cover 7 though. That's not bad. I was really hoping the record setter would have gotten a few more buffs because I was really like that one and the Candlelight Flight were the two, or not that one, the Galaxy Glider were the two that I have at level 1 that I was really looking at like moving it up to like a level 6 because at level 6 it covers 6 courses.
Mhm.
And there's some tough courses in there, like Baby Park. I think I have Galaxy Glider is the only one covered at a level 1. Like there's nothing else. That is my 1/1 glider.
Hey,
But yeah,
friends,
I
fan
mean,
girl.
Guys, found a gift. What is
that's
this?
awesome.
Fun?
Yeah, do you want to join us?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna put it over here.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Don't mind me.
So
All right,
like,
what did I miss? Anything fun?
yeah, I mean, kind of. We're going through like, I mean, just looking at some of these ones that are like really bad too, like not even having a 5 or a 4. And like, I mean, you can see like it gets really rough without those supers, but is there anything really crazy that green sprout again pops up? The Luigi Parafoil, look at that, 6 courses. That's a good one.
So Frenzy Fangirl is going to have to watch this episode over because
excited for
she
it.
needs to get real serious about these trackers and figure out what's going on because she has no clue what she should be looking for in her spotlight shop either.
Well,
She's
to be
like,
honest with you, you taught me so many things about the tracker tonight. So like I didn't really know much either. So you can learn right alongside me when you're watching.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, it was really good though to figure out some of these things. And then I could just like go back and undo to put back the stuff. But yeah, it seems like the glittering parasol is the big one, but the 8-bit super mushroom, I mean, that one covers quite a bit of courses at a level 6. So let's put that back on 4 and 5. I think it's 8, right? 8 courses it would cover if I bought it, and I'd be able to use it this ranked.
What's the green one called?
The 8-bit 1-up.
8-bit 1-up. I always get those two mixed up.
Yeah, I think that's what we're talking about though, right? The 8-bit 1-up. Oh,
You
no,
said
just the
8-bit
8-bit
super mushroom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to use it this ranked. Oh, okay. So I wouldn't be able to use that one. Where's the 8-bit 1-up at? Thank you for saying something, because yeah, I don't have it.
I think it's
it's not a baddie,
there it is.
right?
It's over on the very right now.
There it is.
Okay, cool.
65 below, just below it. Yeah.
So it only covers 4.
This is what I was struggling with too. And the reason why I didn't get it from the get-go, but it's starting to help me out a lot more.
Wow.
I think. But I don't do a tracker, so I don't know.
So I'm curious though, like if you were to include like level 6, because the thing is, if you take it to 7, there might be.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If you take it to 7, it might all of a sudden become like a powerhouse.
Okay. Because I've always like 6 was always that number for me, but now I do have like 3 or 4 gliders at a 7. So
yeah. So let's scroll over to the right some more.
That gold crane, the old school.
Oldie but a goodie.
1920 for the 8-bit. I mean, that 8-bit fire flowers. Yeah, just ridiculous. Okay. And then let's go to the 8-bit 1-up.
Right, it's there.
At
13. So it jumps from 7? Like 3 to 13.
Yeah.
If you were to take it, so it would, it would nullify a lot of your 6s that you have. But
and now I'm wondering if I really do need to start looking at, well, maybe I should look at what I need to take to 7 instead of what I just need to take to 6. I mean, look at that. The 8-bit fire flower covers 20. It covers more than the black raid sail it does if I take that up. So,
and the 8-bit fire flower is at level 4 right now, and that wasn't even on our radar when we were looking at
6. Yeah,
when we're looking at not 6.
Not 6. Yeah. Like to get to it. Yeah. And now at 7, it would be gigantic for me. But I think these two overlap quite a bit. I'm not positive. Let me test it. Let me delete that and take it to a 7. Let me see how many it takes away from this guy here.
Probably just those 4. I think it's still calculating. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Because it has all those values at 0.
There we go. Oh, like none.
Well, no, but now you have to take out the 7s over. There you go. So click on 7 and then unclick it.
Yes. Okay. Let's see how many it has. Dang, look at these. Why is it saying there's 26 there now? What did I do? Did I mess it all up? No,
It's
there
still
it goes.
thinking.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's still thinking. Okay, there we go. So it has 1 if I get it to a level 8. Okay, I gotcha. Now, yeah, I did drop it to 15, but that's only 5 courses. Yeah. There's so much tinkering you can do with these things. It's kind of crazy. And then I have the bright balloons at a 6 triple capped. So like if I took that to a 7, like what would that do? Because that's only 5 tickets instead of taking the 8-bit.
Yeah, it's your number 3 glider right now. Your number 1 glider is the Golden Wings. Nice.
Yes. Yeah. And that's not a bad one either.
No.
But yeah, awesome. Did you want to look at your tracker and see what we can
Yeah,
see
if
what
you
we can
want to.
do?
Are you familiar with it? Should we?
So I have used it one time.
Okay.
One time. And I was trying it out and things like that. And I kept making some mistakes. So I'm really glad that I'm on with you. So now I can
Let's do it.
Okay. So do you want me to log back into my phone? Would that be
Yeah, because that's made a little bit more for mobile, the mobile experience. I kind of designed it for.
Let me populate this puppy again here.
Turn this on a little bit.
Totally.
More since I'm.
Yeah. How was ice cream?
Yeah, tell us about ice cream. Tell us about your new girlfriends. Girlfriend?
I have like 9 best new friends.
Were there 8 other girls that you went out with
There
tonight?
were 8 other girls. It was so much fun.
Out the front door.
Okay, it was this place.
It's like the gold type of ice cream with girl nights.
It was great. And everybody's like really chill and relaxed. And I think we're all going to get along real well.
Yeah.
Great. But it wasn't
That's
ice
awesome.
cream. There's this place and you go, it's really interesting. But you go and you choose like as many different variations of berries as you want, essentially. So they put all the berries in it. And then you pick your toppings, and they have like tons of toppings. I just did like coconut little thingamajiggers.
Okay.
And then they have like these sweet creams that they put in it. Like a liquid sweet cream type thing. It was fascinating.
Yeah.
They had an almond milk one that I decided to try. I thought it was really good.
Wow.
It was good. And then I had them put a little caramel on top and it was delicious.
I'm excited for you to take me to this place because it sounds amazing.
It was really good. So learning new places about
we're finding all these like Utahns, they have like some crazy imagination. I guess it's because like alcohol and liquor isn't like a real big thing here. And
all performance. They don't like drink or smoke or do anything fun like that. So they just have really cool food options.
It's just crazy. Like I've never seen it anywhere else, but they have so many just soda pop shops.
Yeah.
Like Swig. Name them all for me.
Oh, there's so many. So delicious, Swig, Pop. There's a bajillion Fizz. You go and you just are like, I want a Coke Zero with lime and cream and all these weird things.
Yeah, so it's like they all have the base of like some normal soda, but then they add like these
purees and
just a really bunch bizarre. Of different like concoctions that make it worth like the extra $3 or $4 for a soda that you normally wouldn't pay for.
Yeah, it's fascinating here.
So anyway. But there were some fun people that you met?
Yeah, lots of fun people. It was great.
That's cool.
I'm excited for it. I'll tell you all my thoughts when we get off of here, but
okay.
I have to filter through a lot of them. No, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So, okay. How do I say this in like the most polite way ever? I have a lot of friends in life, and the ones that I connect with, I feel like on a deeper level, are ones that are kind of more like ambitious and like
entrepreneurial.
Not even entrepreneurial, just ambitious, like get passionate about certain things and go after it. And every one of these ladies had like their own unique passion, and I was like enthralled by it all. So cool. I was really happy about it. I think they'll be a fun group of people.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So how do I have Google Sheets.
Okay, so go ahead and click on it because we need to
click on this
copy of it.
So make a copy.
Make a copy.
But it's doing it in Discord for some reason. But I mean, I'm guessing it's still using Sheets?
Okay, so in the upper right hand corner, there's like a little pencil.
Yep.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, edit Sheets with the app.
Okay. There it goes.
All right. So now there
we go.
Now you should be able to, so you need to be able to make a copy of it to your personal device, because I'm the only one that can make edits to it. And when I make an edit to it, then everyone else gets those edits. I need to make sure that if someone else like types in their own thing, that the rest of the world doesn't see like this one person's loadout. So
Gotcha.
you
Okay.
have to make a copy, put it on your device.
And then so I just click on the bottom here and
Yeah, so
for the
each
first
tab
race.
is going to
Okay.
be a race. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Now this is where I mean I definitely get where it says top shelf driver cart, like you put in that stuff. The part that I wasn't getting is like based on your level, like what points do you put in and things like that. Like, you know, I mean we can look at my my app here and see. But I'm a level 220. So like
okay.
would you put that in somewhere
Mhm.
or yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So go ahead
let's
and
do it.
yeah. So right there, one of the first things right below the race name in row
Okay.
8, it says your player level 1 to
Okay.
400. So right now I just kind of have it like default to 100,
Okay.
but you would put your player level in there. So
So hit
you're
this little edit
Mhm.
and then type in 220.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it calculates. So it says for first place, you're going to get 6,600 points.
Okay. Gotcha. And then 150 or 130, 150 being you know, having like a coin box driver.
Plus skill. Yep.
So that's what
if you
we
have
kind
one
of
of
want
the
to
plus
stick with.
skills, so coin box, lucky 7, boomerang, it's going to be
Okay.
in that area ish. And then if you don't have a plus skill driver, then we anticipate that you probably won't be able to get as many actions. So I usually you have like 25 to 30 actions less than the
Gotcha.
plus skill.
Okay.
But again, huge disclaimer, these are just kind of like very ballparkish
Yeah.
values. So for example, we were talking earlier today about how on Discord this course says you should expect to get 200 before you walk away from it. It's too short, too windy with Coinbox. I was telling them I got 2 Coinbox frenzy and
Okay.
coin frenzy runs, so 3 frenzies,
Yeah.
2 Coinbox and 1 coin, and only had like 132 actions, which is atrocious.
Yeah.
But it's because the first box, all of the drivers in front of me were eating up all the coins.
Yep.
Then the second box was around like there's I think like the 2 or 3 like little like tiny turns
Yeah.
where the green coins are just flying off, like
Yeah.
nothing's landing anywhere on the track. And then the coin one was the very last box at the very end. And so I didn't even beat my high score with it.
Yeah.
But there's no way to get 200 actions out of here. So I actually went back in because I did put this at 200 even before I had played it, just for like the community. I went back in and I was like, no, this is like more like 150/125-ish.
I'm curious to see, okay, if you guys are watching, what did you get on this and what do you expect to get? Because if people are getting 200 on this, like bravo.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I mean,
So
here's the thing: is like the auto drifts, the Jedis, the Carloses, the Amy gamers. Sorry, gamer Amy. I don't know why I switched the first letters of her name
all the time. Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to spend enough time to be able to squeeze out the 200 actions. For the rest of the world, like, let's not worry about it.
So I think this is the one where I have the 3,400. So I think that's right. I think so. I think I got around 137 actions. I believe I didn't take a screenshot of it with King Mario.
Okay.
But I'm wondering if my level 7's driver, because it should get around the same at 980, will score more points.
Yeah.
Now,
so there's a portion of the tool that helps this exact scenario out. So if this is your King Mario loadout, go ahead and click on the calculated score for above.
Make sure it's 41190, 6595, and 3400. Yep. Okay, so that's correct.
Okay, so go ahead and tap on the 29,485 score. You can copy this cell and then paste a value into the enter a previously calculated expected score below, or you can just type in manually 29,485 just right below it. Just type in 29,485.
Okay.
So now what we're doing is we're saying, okay, well, with this current loadout, we're expected to get 29,485. What happens if we use a different driver? So right now you're saying that you're Pauline, who's a lucky 7 driver. You think you can probably get about the same amount of actions, but she's at a level 6 and 980.
Yes.
Is that right?
And I think I got 3540. So it had to have been really close to that. So
Okay.
that's yeah. Okay. So Pauline, we're gonna change this to 6 and 980.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just to the right of the value that you just entered, it's going to
Okay.
show you the difference, the delta
Okay.
in between the two. So now with the 6980 driver, with the same amount of actions and the same bonus points per action,
Okay.
calculating 31,225, which is a difference of 1740.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and
That's
then you were
crazy.
saying that well, you have like what, 30,000 something on this?
Yeah, 30,000 and 3504 was the actual score that I
Yeah.
got.
So go ahead and type that in
Type
there.
that in. Okay. 3504. Okay.
So this is saying you're about 2.3% shy or short of what the calculated score is giving you.
Gotcha.
And then down here at the bottom, there's a place to be able to put in your action count and then what the frenzies were. And if you had like just a normal coin box or normal lucky 7 or normal boom box.
Okay.
Just because, you do it on the first day of the ranked, and then
You
the
don't
5th
remember.
or 6th day comes by and you're
Yeah.
like, did I even play this one hard? Like, was this a triple coin frenzy run? Am I gonna be wasting my time? Or was this just like a
He created that for me.
Yeah,
so anyway,
exactly.
it kind of helps you figure out, oh yeah, there's definitely more room to play on this one, or no, this is probably where I'm gonna settle on this. So
I just hit that and type in coin box there. Because I definitely got coin box, coin, and now the last frenzy was like half, but it was a banana.
Yeah.
okay. So sometimes I will put in like parentheses like 0.5 or something, just so that I know that it was like at the very end and it wasn't like the full free 3 frenzy thing.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah, that's great. So I'm pretty close on this one, which is good. I was like, man, I don't know how much better I'm gonna be able to do, but I know that if I was to get like maybe 3 coin frenzies and maybe a box, I could definitely get a higher action count for sure. The 7's tough. Like I said, I got 2 set. I don't know what my action count was. I really wish I would have paid attention to that, but I got 2 7 frenzies and my score was like 27. So I don't know. It's hard riding 7 with a short course like that, So
Yeah.
So did you get this score with King Mario or with
yes, with King
only?
Mario,
Mario.
yeah, the 30,
Oh, okay.
the
So then
3504.
so you're gonna want to put it back to your level 4.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I was just comparing since you had it on
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll put it back at a 4 for now. So we have that and 1190.
Because I think you probably got better. Yeah, so you're 3% over.
Yeah.
Got about
3%
1,000
over
more
with
points.
him, but it says that I can score a little higher with her if I get 150, if I can get 150 actions.
Yeah.
And that's the tough thing is like those coin boxes help. I think I even got 1 coin box as well. So
And
yeah, I
then
think it was right around 137.
And then depending on the driver that you use, and this is very prevalent with Giant Banana, you'll want to alter your bonus points per action cell a little bit.
Okay.
So what I usually like to do is run a couple of races, get a nonstop combo with a frenzy or 2, just to kind of see where you're at.
Okay.
So you take the second value on the finishing screen. The first one is like your position points, and the next one is your bonus points. You take that value and divide that by the number of actions.
Gotcha.
And that's the number that you're going to pop in here.
Okay, so then you'll have a more accurate.
So if you have a Giant Banana driver, I usually add like 6 to 8 more points, because you're getting like 100 to like maybe 110 points per Giant Banana, which over the course of the race averages in to be about like an extra 8 points. And so usually I'm in like the 70 to 75 range for bonus points per action there.
That's awesome. Now this is the one that I'm more like, the next 2 are going to be the ones where I think people are going to win ranked because of how many actions you can get and how like the points level here. And this is the one that I invested in this one a little bit.
Cool.
So yeah, I definitely hit 174. I'm positive. So I'm gonna just type that in real quick down here so I don't forget.
Okay.
So yeah, 174. I know that I hit that for the score that I have. I've got a level 7 PD, gold PD, and I took him to the base point of 1430.
Nice.
And then the high end on the cart, need to change that. I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure I'm rocking a 715 with the combo
Ooh,
cruiser.
I'm so jealous. I wish that the Combo Cruiser did more for my account. I just
Yeah.
love the look of that thing. I should
So
have.
Chuck was the first like driver that wasn't a coin box that I took up to a level 6, and then I got that cart, and I remember talking to Studfit. I was like, dude, look what I did. I took this to a 7 because it was huge. I mean, it was just a gigantic cart. So
It's been a good cart too. It shows up in ranked a lot, in my opinion.
it was in battle mode 2 tours ago. I don't know if it was in last week's tour, but it has consistently showed up about one time, just about. And it shows up in these city tracks all the time, like it was in Los Angeles before, and
Yeah.
those ones as well. So it's
But looking at the MVIs though, I was actually looking at this the other day, and
Yeah.
it hasn't the past 10 tours.
Okay, sorry.
It hasn't been showing up very much.
Let me rephrase. It showed up a lot if you had pulled it originally and leveled it up. It got a lot. I felt like it got a lot of action, like right when.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then every time when it
So-
pops up like once or twice moving forward, you're like, sweet.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
just
can
my take on
change
life, but-
this to the goal's 200. So definitely at least 200 on this one for sure. So yeah, I knew it. I was like, oh man, I bet you it's like 53, 54. And sure enough, that's exactly what it is. So
Those are some great loadouts.
thank you. Yeah, this is my best one for like well, no, I think I'm the battle course I'm decent on next week, but thank you. Yeah, I just took the Cloud Glider up to a 6,595. It covered a few courses for me.
Yeah.
So as well. So yeah, I mean it's decent for
So
sure.
what score do you have on this currently?
Right now? Oh my gosh. So this gets me going on kind of like the strat chat. I not only have I not like gotten the loadout, or not the loadout,
The run.
not yeah the when you get in like the lobby.
Okay.
I knew it was an L at the
Yeah,
lobby.
yeah.
I haven't gotten the lobby at all. It's terrible. I don't know why. And even when I get a decent lobby, like all of a sudden these guys are like cutting corners that they don't normally cut, even the guys without badges. And I'm like, goodness sakes. I mean, everyone has a red shell. Like, I don't know what's going on, but this course has driven me nuts today.
Okay.
I haven't even gotten to Vancouver Velocity, really. I played it maybe twice, but I played New York Minute. I got a score. I was like, that I know it's decent. I'm gonna go on Strat Chat. We'll see how decent it is. It's decent, but this one I'm now like 5,000 off. So I got to type this in 48925. So 48925. Okay, so yeah, I'm still just about 10% off. I
Yeah.
could probably stretch it to 54, 55, maybe even. So
You got some room for improvement. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, no, it's a frustrating course too for Coinbox. Now it's not that bad. Actually, I thought the Coinbox, when you get it right away, would be bad, but if you get down right away, you can get it pretty good.
Yeah.
The second box is where you don't want Coinbox, when you're going around that corner and underneath that
The little pier.
yeah, the pier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's hard to
so
get.
terrible.
But the
The
third
one's decent.
box,
Yeah.
box at the end of the first lap, when you have that huge long straightaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good. Not only that, if you go over that first jump and notice you get Coinbox, you can still get over to the left because it hits pretty quick, and you can kind of make that corner and hit that straightaway the whole way too. So yeah, that's kind of the place to get. Even a single would be great there. I feel like if you can start off by getting a coin and then getting a coin box, like a coin frenzy, and then a coin box on the second one, where after you get over that corner and you kind of have a little corner to hit, but that would be good. And then hit a coin box on the third one. Oh man, that's the run I've been trying to get. It's
Right.
just like
Yeah,
not
that's
happening.
That's like 120 action first lap course,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
there.
and I got a coin and a coin box, and then I got nothing the rest of the time.
Oh.
I got one run like that, and
yeah, isn't it
yeah, and
frustrating?
that's not
when,
even the high score.
Yeah.
the first lap you get like 110, 120, and then the final is like 150, and you're like, wait a minute, no,
Yeah, like what's going
I
on?
only got 30 actions for a whole second part of the race. What?
Or it's the first time you play
Exactly.
it and you get like 2 coin box frenzies and a coin frenzy, and you're like 120 actions because I don't know the lines yet. Hey.
Now this one's rough because I have Rosalina Aurora. Now I do have 11 tickets and I can take Luigi Knight up if I absolutely had to, but again, like if I get in second or third, is it really that bad? You know, like should I waste the tickets right now? And honestly, like Luigi Knight does something for me on maybe 2 courses right now. I just don't know what his potential is going to be. Is he going to be the next Boom Ouija? I don't know. Because I had Boom at a 6-1190. I took him up right away and it's worked out. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. But so she's at a 4-800. And then I don't even know. Like I said, I haven't played it a lot. I think I'm okay. I did take the Coral Cruiser up immediately. So it's 6,595. So I haven't had to use a shielded speedster because they've been matching up a lot. And then that's the dark Starshoot right there, the black Starshoot, 7,715. So the other 2 are decent 4 points, but not having the high end driver. Let's see, I got to change this first to high end.
What tier are you in? I'm sure you already talked about that.
83.
Cool.
Yeah. I hit 80 the week that everybody else went up to 80. No, I thought I was going to be 2 behind, but everyone stayed at 80 and I thought everyone was going to move up to 81 and I got up to 79. I was like, oh no, I actually caught up to them. Because like that week that they moved it from 80 to 99, nobody went up. They stayed at 80 and then the rules changed in the game, right? For everyone. So I ended up catching up and I was trying to like, go you whales, get out.
Right.
And it didn't work for me. So and then I got a 715. But that, I mean, that black Starshoot's been showing up too regularly and I had the extra tickets and I was like, yeah, it's time, especially on this course. Yeah. So 31,960 and my score right now is 20.
You got like 25 something, right?
25,334. So I got a little ways to go on that one too.
Have we looked at your rank yet? What's your competition like?
334. Yeah, let's look at 20%. Wow, that's crazy. And I mean, really, 2 coin box or 2 coin frenzies and maybe like banana or mushroom or something like that early.
Yeah.
Gosh. So I've got this guy named Jabroni 316.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how much more he's got. I'm sure he's got a little bit, especially with his 1460s.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more he has than that. This one right here's a little scary with the Luigi at a 4,980 when I have the 4,800. But again, I have higher points on the Kart and glider on Vancouver Velocity, and then definitely have a better potential on Los Angeles Laps than he does. So now 36,259 774. That's really good. I've got that the 463. So yeah, and then this one is probably the scariest one with the Mies. But 35,024, like you said, I don't know what his ceiling is, but I'm guessing he's gonna like maybe be 39 now that we've looked at it. I don't know how much more he's got. And then I definitely got him on Los Angeles Laps, but if he gets to 39, 4,000 more, and then that bottom one's the shielded speedster at a 7. And I don't know if he's just leveling up his glider. Like if he has a glider, I'm assuming he does.
This was the one that Sammy D doesn't have a glider on though, right?
Right. I was
surprised
really to see that.
Yeah.
He clicked on it and was like,
oh wow,
no top shelf glider.
That's crazy. What do the top shelves look like on that one?
We looked at it because we had the black Starshoot.
Oh yeah, the Starshoot. That's right. I had the Aurora balloons as well, but they really haven't done anything. I'm hoping they make a comeback this winter. Yeah, there's not a lot. I mean, maybe that is his only one. It's very possible.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool, man.
Just a thought.
So let's go back to the calculator real quick.
Yes, sir.
And then push the check mark on the upper left-hand corner.
Okay.
And then move over one more tab to So this is kind of the summary tab here.
Okay.
And so what this does is you got your predicted scores and your actual scores.
Okay.
So down there in the lower right-hand corner, you can kind of gauge and see like what your potential is for the entire cup and kind of where you're actually at.
I mean, 115, 385. I feel like that's good enough for third, at least. I hope, if I can hit it. I mean, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so this so this is good because now you can see, I really like the calculator because if you can see how much your tickets are going to benefit you essentially, right?
Yeah, a fact, yeah.
You don't want to like level something up like one level or something if with the anticipated action count that you think you can get, if it's not going to get you the score that you need.
Yeah.
So it just helps you make decisions and invest more wisely. And, sometimes you just kind of have to like sit back and take the L. There have been plenty of weeks. I mean, shoot, I got top 25 one tour, and a couple of tours leading up to it, I was taking like 13th and 14th and ranked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because even if I had wanted to spend the tickets, it would have been so many tickets just to barely get to like 3 or 4. And it's just because of the way that I play the game, things I've invested in just didn't line up that week in ranked. And it just kind of sucks. But
now if I did take Luigi to a 6 and 1190 on that one course, it would take me up 12,000, but is it really worth investing in right now when it's only going to cover maybe just a couple courses for me?
Right.
And not getting first? And I agree with you 100%. Like, I would love to make a top 100 ACR run eventually. And the thing is, I just have never saved up enough tickets to really take that chance.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, top 10, I don't want to say never. I have a lot. If they change up the game, I have a decent amount of Ruby stash right now and stuff like that too. So like, who knows what could happen, but I would love to take that opportunity eventually. But yeah,
just really need 150 hours over 2 weeks.
I know, right? Yeah, that's tough. Definitely, it's gonna have to be a winter tour for me.
Right.
But yeah, that's really cool, man. Yeah, it's really awesome. Sweet.
Well, cool.
This has been fantastic,
dude. This has been amazing.
I
wasn't exactly sure what to expect for this episode, especially since like you were out with the girls.
Sorry,
and
I was literally getting ready for this show, and then like 20 minutes before we started, I was like, "Oh, people want to hang out with me."
Now, that's awesome. I mean, I was messing around and said she just didn't want to hang out with me, but my wife wasn't able to join. She started a nighttime thing, but so maybe we can do one of these, like maybe like when she's not working, like a Sunday or something. I don't know, but
that would be amazing.
I did want to bring up one thing in the strat chat that I just figured out, as far as for like new players like my wife and things like that. Like, and I know that you, Frenzy Fangirl, play it a little like this. Like, you don't always go in and buy stuff. So like, I would just I broke it down on Kart Talk about like what, like, it breaks down to like $1.67 if for each ticket.
Okay.
If you buy the $20 pack.
Okay.
Okay, so like that's how much it costs because you get 12 tickets.
Yep.
And some of those are worth more than others, but you get 12 high-end tickets. It's $1.67. So like, and it breaks down to like $3.33 for the $10 pack, and then it's $5 for one ticket for the $5 pack. So my recommendation for people would be just like maybe for my wife's account, like in a couple months when she's like, okay, well, things are getting tough, I'm gonna go ahead and get the $20 premium plus. And then she gets 12 tickets for $20, and then she didn't spend money on like the $5 or $10 packs or what have you. So I would just maybe like make sure for one, you set a budget, but two, like if you buy that $20 pack, and then don't buy one for like the next few tours or like, however long it is, and just stick to that, especially because the game has lost that gambling feature and some of those things. It's much easier to like not go into those things, but that would be my strategy for anybody that's like looking at these things. Like, always go for the premium plus or plus. You're going to get a way better value. And plus you get more gold pipes and you get more rubies and those kinds of things too. And then just stay away from it if that's not your budget, so but if you think about it, what I do is I do the 20 and 20 and $5 a month. So that's 45. That's less than a video game cost every single month. Yeah. So, and that is my only form of entertainment besides the free stuff I get through Verizon,
right.
and Hulu and all that stuff. All of it's free. So like, I don't spend a dime on anything extra. So like, this is the only entertainment I have. So, so yeah. Sorry, I thought someone was behind me in the
No.
bag.
I mean, I went out
Yeah,
tonight and I got a cup of berries with some cream in it, and it cost me $8. So like,
yeah, there you go. Yeah. So like whatever your budget is, I mean, I mean, the whales are always going to go and get like all of them. And
Yeah.
I mean, over 26 tours, you're going to get 26 more tickets. But the problem is too, like if you do the $10 one and just like, let's say once a month, you get the $10 one instead of like the $5 pack, you get all three, driver cart glider, and you get the what is it, the high end the point up ticket, whether it's driver cart or glider for it. So it's gonna end up giving you more value than just getting the five, just that one time getting it $10 instead of getting the two $5 packs. So I think the five's kind of a joke. I haven't gotten it besides the first week, the first tour, because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. This is really cool. I'm glad they did it. And then I started looking, I was like, wait, I shouldn't have bought that. That was junk. Like there was nothing really in there that I needed.
Kind of like the token shop.
Yeah. Like the token. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Like I just think it's a good strat. Like go for the $20 one if you have that. If you don't, go for the 10, but like set your budget for whatever that looks like for you. And just like, like I said, my biggest thing is just make this game whatever you want. Battle mode, I mean, you guys get on and like you still have green pipes left. I couldn't do that at all. Like I got to get them done. I got to get them all done. Anything I get for free for the game, I take it. So like I got to get it. It's been just trash for me. I see people getting from the multiplayer pipe high-end driver tickets. You got one in your thing. I was like, I have gotten. I posted it on your Discord.
Yeah.
I got star tickets, one quick ticket. That was me. It was terrible.
That was this morning. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was the worst. I was like, what is this garbage? Like, I have some pretty bad luck. I mean, I do get a decent amount of coins and rubies, so I'm not complaining. But like, I see people like get high end tickets. That's the only bad thing. You see what other people are getting. Like, how are you getting this stuff?
Well, just wait till the last 15 minutes of the tour, and you're good.
Yes.
Like you get really good stuff then.
Well, I think next tour I'm gonna literally save all my tokens and pull all the pipes like you guys do, because I'm looking at you guys like getting like high end tickets. I'm like, that doesn't. I maybe get one driver skill up like high end ticket, like a glider or cart or something like that. So like, I usually get like one a tour. My wife, by the way, I've cleared out my my common gliders, and she gets more high end tickets than I do, and she just started the game. There has to be some kind of algorithm they're doing.
There has to be,
because like I'm like, how is this possible? Like we're both like rerunning it every day with our quick tickets, and I'm like, you're getting like 4-1 right now on me. Like,
and I swear it ebbs and flows too. We're gonna need to document this. And you're having bad
for
luck.
real.
I'm having good luck. But let's see in like 2 months if it swings, where I'm just because like 2 months ago my luck was awful, and now I'm kind of on like a hot streak. But I know it's gonna end because Mario's dirty like that.
Maybe.
But,
I mean, honestly, the way you play the game, though, I mean, you play for a shorter amount of time, and they might be trying to get you like more invested. So I'm wondering if something has to do with like what, like they calculate playtime. We see that at the end of the cup. So like, does that play a factor at all into the algorithm of like kind of what you get? Like, oh, they're not playing as much. Let's give them some high end tickets and get them more invested in the game. I'm wondering, because like when I restarted, I was getting left and right.
Yeah.
But it's changed a lot. I don't know. It's been interesting. And then my wife, she plays about as much as me. That's not true at all. Actually, I play way more than her. But she definitely gets all of her green pipes and things like that. So I'm just, I don't know if it's because she's new and they're just kind of getting her in or what. But I really wonder how these things work on the back end. And they do some shady stuff. I mean. They do some stuff for sure. So
yeah, absolutely. It's
but yeah,
good when it's shady in your favor. Like today we were just hanging out, and once again I accidentally clicked on the little gift button that's like click on me, because I keep saying I'm gonna hold on and we'll pull pipes with you. It never happens. My finger just clicks that button. So I did it today, and then all of a sudden there's the gold pipe, and I was like, I don't even know what I just clicked on. It was the Gilded King. I got a Gilded King in one of the free green ones, which was so fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyway.
I literally like as soon as you see that little thing pop up, and it always happens. And then once I hit it once, I'm like, well, I mean, I'm not going to wait now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm right there with you. I accidentally clicked it. The rubies came up. So yeah.
Yeah, it just happens like right now. It just happened again.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
No pipes. I do have pipes.
Is there going to be
Yay! You should put it on.
Fine.
You should put it on.
I'll just show my screen like this while I do. Yeah, because there's 2 down there.
Oh,
They're not open. It's taking so long to calculate right now.
Yeah. But no, I really appreciate you having me on. Like it was really fun, like learning a little bit more about I've been using the B&G tracker for a little while, so learning those little quick tips was really fun.
That's just a gift, but I got the gold.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah.
Gold Eagle.
Great stuff. Okay, I'm gonna pull 2 pipes, I think. Can I pull 2 pipes?
you should pull 2 pipes.
That's gonna be, oh my goodness, speaking of gas.
That's supposed to be a green pipe, though. It came from the green pipe.
This is my 2nd in a row gold pipe from the green pipe.
That's
Let's
awesome.
do this. Where are we here?
Weren't we just talking about you not having luck anymore?
It's a
And it's a
star. No, my luck's
Ninja.
really good right now. Hey,
Black Yoshi. What, is that a 6+?
is that level 5 now? It's 2 of 3.
2 of 3, nice.
Okay, and then the next one was a green one. There we go. That's a better angle.
Yeah.
Let's do this. And then you get
I really like the fact that I'm able to level up my stuff still with pipes, though. It's been helping out a lot.
right. Me too.
I've gotten so much stuff from that.
And I am so close on my common gliders that I kind of hope oopsie, where are we at? That was a green pipe, everybody.
Yeah, I think the next strat chat's going to be like going through your game and doing the same thing.
It needs to be. We did it when did we do it?
I can't even remember the last strat chat we did. I think it was.
No, when we did like my inventory. We did it like right before we moved.
Oh,
right?
Sure.
I think we did it right before.
Not on an episode.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
I
think
feel like
about doing your inventory. I don't know if we actually did it or not.
No, we did it because I don't know. I thought we did it.
I know that you guys do like a thankful and grateful thing. I really like that. Grateful and thankful. We kind of went over it at the beginning, but I'm really glad that you guys are around and you guys helped me get through the pregnancy, the birth.
Congratulations,
of the baby.
by the way.
And and one of the things I'll tell you I'm really grateful and thankful for, I put that on, a picture of my baby and things like that on there because like it was really cool because like I told you, my wife, like she's in the zone and then I'm there for her when she's out of the zone and then she's got to get back in the zone. Shut up, Bobby. Just sit back and relax and do your job when you need to. But the other thing I'm really grateful for, I really like your guys's like your interaction between one another, like when you guys play off each other and things like that.
Sweet.
It's different than everyone else. So I am thankful and grateful for you guys because it's really entertaining for me to watch because that's how I am with my wife. Like I just like when we're out in public, like oh man, it even like our term of endearment is like I used to call her a bee on the phone when I was at work, but it was like she knew I loved her and like I didn't mean, you know what I mean? But like I was like bye bee, but like everyone else is like, does he talk to his wife like that? No, I don't know. She's awesome. I would never disrespect her in real life. Like there's not a chance. But yeah, you guys play off each other. It's really fun to watch. So it's cool.
We have fun together, that's for sure.
We appreciate that because sometimes we don't feel like we're the most like erudite or educated
prophetic YouTubers.
Like, super like knowledgeable YouTubers. Like we fumble over. I mean, how many made up names do we have for stuff? Because we just can't remember the names of everything.
Yeah. Well, this is a great resource. I mean, I used it before. I think the thing that I was messing up on, like I said, was the bonus points per action. But now that I have a more clear direction, I'm definitely going to use it every tour because at least it gives me a range of like, am I in the certain ballpark and percentage and things like that? And you can have it right on your phone and just like literally like slide over, put it in and stuff. So it's super convenient. So like, that's one thing when I was streaming, I didn't really bring anything. I didn't feel like either special to the community. I mean, there's certain people I'm sure I touched or whatever, but like, I didn't bring anything like this is really cool, like how people bring stuff like this, like Studfit has his like, his rundown and you guys have this and, everyone kind of has something that they brought to the table or other people that rallied around them that brought things to the table too, which is really fun. So, but yeah, this is 100% worth like just even being in your guys' Discord. So like, I mean, this is super useful. I'll use this every tour for sure. That's awesome.
I appreciate it when people get a kick out of using something that, because like I originally made it for myself and tried it for 3 or 4 tours and it was really working well and I was like, this is something I should share with the community. But it's kind of hard to just like type out the instructions. You really kind of have to show how it works. And I was like, let's make a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And keep on making YouTube videos. And
Yeah.
275 YouTube videos later, here we are still talking about it. So it's got to be something, right?
Yeah, it's really great. I really like it. It's so easy and I mean I'm decent with technology, but like still like I had no idea that you could do all that stuff on the Bam and Gerbs and stuff. And
Yeah.
this is so much easier than Bam and Gerbs on the computer. Like this is on your phone, just click down, hit the edit, and it's already populated like most of the stuff, like 1190, and you change it to 1430 and those kinds of things. So it's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Well, my happy, thankful, grateful is that I actually got to be on here. I was literally like really happy, but also very sad that I was like happy to leave, but sad that I wasn't going to be here. So I'm glad that you guys were still filming.
Yeah.
The entire drive home, I was like, I hope they're still on. I hope they're still on.
I hope it's not too long to go on, and you can edit whatever you need to and things like that. So like it's good.
This has been great.
But okay, good. Awesome.
And
And we'll have to get my wife like to do it for sure. Like maybe down the road a little bit too, because like once she starts, because she's a newer player again, like she restarted. So like having her on for sure and letting her go through her stuff would be really fun. Like especially the Bam and Gerbs and trying to figure out, hey, what investments do I need to make when she needs to. Right now, ranked is so easy for her. So it's like, yeah. But once she gets up into like the 50s and stuff like that, she could definitely get on here and do that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, be awesome.
Yeah, I think my thankful, grateful, make me happy was seeing how happy you were when you got invited to go hang out with the girlies tonight.
When you move across the country and like leave all your best friends behind, you're like, I hope that I can meet some people. You will, but we've been here a month and this was my first like outing with people I've never met before.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
I just know
really
how
cool.
important that meeting people and kind of like that social aspect is for you. And
I like people.
it totally warmed my heart when we saw someone reach out to you and invite you on a girls' night tonight. So
It was cool.
I loved it.
That's awesome.
All right. Well,
That's
thanks
awesome.
everyone for joining us. We appreciate you watching for, I don't even know how long we started this episode ago. We might be on like the 2 hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thanks everyone for joining us. And until the next episode, may the frenzies be forever in your favor.
See you guys later.